Understanding what our kids are wrestling with and the developmental goals they are working towards will make their more frustrating behaviors easier to deal with. Things will run smoother if we can respond with greater wisdom, clarity, and with more appropriate consequences. Here are some important developmental stages and the difficult behavior that might come with them. You will often find that their behavior, though unruly and baffling at times, is completely normal and a sign that your child is flourishing and making his or her way through childhood or adolescence exactly as they are meant to. The ages of the stages are just a guide. When checking to see whether your kids are on track, read the stages around the actual age of your child. The progression through the stages is more important than the age at which this happens. As long as kids are moving through the stages, it doesn't matter if they get there slower than other kids. 1-2 years. Will become more interactive. No understanding of intentionality, they see, they do without thinking about why or what it means. For example, when they bite, it is not to hurt, when they grab toys from other kids it's not to cause upset. Well, everyone knows that things are for grabbing, right? Or eating. Will follow their curiosity and will pull things down or apart to see what happens. Ditto with throwing anything onto the floor. Beginning to understand possession, and developing a strong sense of self. Not developmentally able to share. Might seem bossy and selfish, but keep in mind that anything they are interested in or considers to be theirs will be seen as an extension of themselves. Of course nobody else is entitled to take it. 2 of their favorite words to say, mine. And no. 2 of their least favorite words to hear, mine. And no. Will often wake during the night. Towards the end of this stage, they may become more defiant as they start to experiment with their independence. May tantrum because they become frustrated by their lack of words and their lack of ability to communicate. Tantrums will also be driven by their experience of big emotions, frustration, anger, sadness, shame, that they don't have the words for. Will be more likely to play alongside other kids, rather than with them. The support they need. Their attention span is still fairly short, so use distraction to direct them away from what you don't want them to be doing. When you give them a new rule or direction, it's likely that the old one will be forgotten. Sometimes you will love their short attention span. Sometimes you won't. Be positive when you see them doing the right thing. Start letting them know the things that aren't okay. Ignore the small stuff. There's so much to learn, so it's best not to overload them. Let them get used to the important things first. Your child will be starting to understand what you are asking, but for the sake of your own sweet sanity, let go of the expectation that they will do as you ask. Keep asking and guiding, but don't take it personally if it doesn't happen straight up. Or at all. Be kind and gentle when correcting. They are doing their very best with what they have. If you ask for too much, you might end up with a more anxious or more defiant or less confident 3-year-old. Help them put words to what they are feeling. It's upsetting when you have to pack your toys away and you want to keep playing, isn't it?